Jose Pasiano Laurel was born on March 9, 1891 in Tanawan City, Batangas. The name Pasiano came from the name Jose P. Rizal's brother. He is the second son of 5 children. Her mother's name is Jacoba Garcia, a loving and patient woman. She was gifted with such unconsuming patience and love for young Jose, who taught Jose how to read, and eager to see him finish his studies, who believed that the young Jose has a bright future someday. Sotero Laurel Sr. is the father of JPL. He is from illustrious family of Tanawan, Batangas. He studied law at the University of Santo Tomas. He is one of the original member of Los Cincos. Los Cincos is a secret revolutionary organization whose aim was to gather more members to fight for freedom. Marcelo H. del Pilar is one of the original member. His father was captured and incarcerated and died in a camp established by the Americans, leaving Jose orphaned at the age of 11. The young Jose is a strong-willed and headstrong kid that caused his mother deep concern for his safety, welfare, and future. The young Jose. Strong-willed and headstrong, Jose caused his mother deep concern for his safety, welfare, and future. Found interest in the countryside, hunting, and swimming in the rivers, than attending class. A music lover at an early age. He would rather devote his time to his guitar and violin than studies. His teacher gave up on him. His teacher told Jacoba that her son was hopeless. Young Jose almost lost his life. He fell into a well and lost consciousness. Possessed the power of Mandrake, or Anting-Anting, he posted himself one evening in a cemetery waiting for a sign that would give him power to be immune from harm. Though his experiences, JPL helped him develop strong will and courage. JPL's interest to study. She successfully sparked Jose's interest to study by giving him gold chain crucifix pendant to show her unrelenting support and love for him. At the age of 15, he decided to become serious on his studies, became aware of the limited opportunities for his ambitions in his hometown, asked his mother's permission to go to Manila and study in San Juan de Letran, his father's alma mater. But Jose failed in his first year in Letran. Failure in San Juan de Letran caused his mother's very great disappointment, who had placed a high expectation in him and hoped that he would follow his father's footsteps. He felt humiliated knowing he had hurt his mother. This time, he realized how thin a line between success and failure. The cause of his failure in his engagements with the hometown orchestra. He decided to drop his participation and got himself another job and transferred to Manila High School. This failure is significant as it almost caused him self-destruction. Manila South High School. His classmates at Manila South High School were Elpidio Quirino, whom many years later he had to fight in a battle, Basilio Valdez, and others who later became stalwarts in their respective career. JPL was a working student while he is studying at Manila South High School. He had to work for his fare. He worked in the church as an acolyte to pay for his room and board. At the same time, he worked as an English teacher at La Regeneration School. He earned 30 pesos per month. JPL was a thief. He walked from school to home every day. He wears shoes which he patched cardboard, wore khaki pants and white shirt, and he was called Scout. At the age of 19, he worked as clerk, arranging and classifying specimens at the Bureau of Forestry and earned 40 cents a day. JPL considered Jacoba Garcia, his mother, as his real academic glory. When JPL fell in love, he even tried to lure with a love potion but didn't work. Second, he fell in love with a charming lass in his hometown. He even cheated the girl with a kiss, and she flared up in anger. Jose's rival challenged him for a balisong duo that caused him to be sued for frustrated murder. The fight resulted to court trial that drained their family's finances. This case caused his mother, Jacoba Garcia, to sell their land in Tagaytay, worthing 10,000 pesos. This led him to realize that self-control is very important as an adolescent. This made him realize that he wanted to become a lawyer. JPL settled down. As the case is going on, he met Pacencio Hidalgo, who is 3 years older than him. He settled down at the age of 20 to an even-tempered and understanding lady of Tanawan. On their wedding day, Jose knelt down before his loving mother and solemnly pledged her that he will never spill human blood. During the trial, he was allowed to study and enroll at UP College of Law, work in the Code of Committee as a clerk for additional income to support her family. Thomas Atkins Street, the one who taught JPL to codify law at the Code of Committee and eventually became his mentor. Enrolled in Escuela de Derecho, where he studied Spanish. JPL found guilty. 1 month after marriage, JPL was found guilty and sentenced 14 years to be in prison. Case was reopened due to JPL's appeal. Manuel Hidalgo, who helped JPL to reopen the case. Attorney Clyde DeWitt, the lawyer who handled the case of JPL and the one who instructed JPL to show the scar on his hand to support the testimony that he defended himself. He was acquitted by Justice Florentino Torres on the ground of self-defense. JPL's achievements. 1911, JPL finished his high school with honor. 1915, graduated with honor at UP College of Law. As awarded Best in Thesis, second place in bar examination, and in 1918, obtained Doctor of Jurisprudence from Escuela de Derecho. Offered scholarship in Yale University. While practicing law, he got in Malacanang at the Executive Bureau by his virtue, hard work, understanding performance in the position. Given a scholarship by the government to United States at Yale University, made his name known in the famous American University. Earned the position as a staff member on the prestigious Yale Review Center. Doctor of Constitutional Law. Degree that Yale University was thereafter to reserve only of graduates with unusual high scholastic records. After Yale University, JPL proceeded to Washington, D.C., and from there, he sailed to Europe. He specialized and studied in the legal and advanced political philosophies at famous university, Oxford in England and Sorbonne in France. Turned to the Philippines, he took a position as a government man. He was one of the very few with a high degree of education. the death of his mother. Because of her unconsuming love, patience, and love for the young and Tron's son, Jose long after death, JPL was remained loyal to his promise of wearing black necktie all his life for his love and respect to her and her memory.